Hey Aquarius, this is your January message for 2021. Your song is Kevin Gates, not the only one. The lyrics read, I can't be the one you love. Say you love me, I know I'm not the only one. Not a freak for fame, rather wait my turn. So, I feel like some Aquariuses are planting the seeds for these new beginnings that they want. Um, they see others around them like getting a head start and maybe like doing things just to like get ahead, and it's just like, okay, I much rather wait my turn and excuse me, and get it organically. Go for you. Hooray, Aquarius, okay? Because there's a lot of people out here, doing things for clout. Thank you. Okay. It says money means nothing. I want my respect. So, this is not to say that Aquarius does not want money, but Aquarius, they want their money and they want their respect. Okay? Money, respect, and power. That just came in my head. All right. So it's like you this is for my people who are in their energy, and they know who they are. They feel empowered. You have to respect them. If the respect isn't there, it's a dub. It's like, yeah, no, I'm out of here. Like, cause this can get critical. I gotta go. Gotta go. Like, this is not gonna be any good for neither one of us. Okay, so and then the last line from the song was, ain't been having no dreams, don't be getting no sleep. So I feel like some of my Aquarius placements, you guys are having trouble sleeping or keeping a regular sleep schedule. Or I feel like you might get like maybe a few hours of sleep and then you're up. I feel like maybe you may have to like just start taking like tea before bedtime, drinking certain teas that will induce you to be sleepy. Um, try to try to have a kind of consistent sleep pattern, because that weighs on your health. Um, People who like work night jobs, they are way more stressed. They are going against nature. They're staying up late, sleeping in, it would be conducive if you like if you said, okay, I'm gonna stay up late, but I'm not gonna stay up super late. Um so maybe like going to sleep at 1 o'clock, 1:30. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Ooh, hold on 1 second. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Ooh. Okay, y'all still here? Perfect. Okay. So, I was talking about having a regular sleep cycle. Um, I feel like for some of my Aquariuses, if you feel like you're not dreaming, it may be that you're trying to control things when you're asleep, right? So when you're sleeping, um, you're supposed to be just in a state of like relaxation. And there are cycles of sleep. So you have REM sleep, you have it's different cycles. I don't know all of them, but I feel like for some of my Aquarius placements, you do not surrender in your sleep. It's like, oh, I gotta get up. No, I can't let myself rest, right? So, and I feel like that's a stress response or either a trauma response. So figure out what it is that's not allowing you to allow your body to rest. Like, rest is necessary. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel, shit, baby. One thing about me, I'm gonna go to sleep. So figure out what it is so you can just, be a little bit more at peace. All right. So we're going to start with your reading. And at the heart of the matter, you have the Five of Swords. Like I said earlier, Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there was some confusion in your life. This could have been like people you cut off in the new year, or hell, even before the new year. Because 5 is the number of transformation. It can also incite chaos. Hence, we are in a 5-year. It's going to get a little, it's going to get crazy this year. So, just make sure that you are grounding yourself and doing all the necessary things. But I feel like there was some type of conflict or something where you came out on top, meaning that you were able to use your air energy and use your logic and say, this doesn't benefit me, I'm out. That's a beautiful thing to, not be, twirled up in your emotions and be like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? I feel like Aquariuses were able to say, hey, this doesn't serve me. I'm out. Like, I'm done. No. And then this left some people out in the cold. So I feel like there are some people who are missing your energy. They could be in their feelings about this. There's water here. So this could be a water placement. And then, okay, so listen. It's all the elements here except for, let's see, all the elements here except for fire. So this could be a earth sign, water sign, air sign. But you cut some people out. They didn't like it. They're walking around with their head down. They feel defeated. It's like, oh my goodness, like, you're really not talking to me. Like, but it's like, what did you do for me to not talk to you? Let's talk about it, okay? You brought this on, okay? So that's awesome that you were able to walk away from this using your logic. And then the outside, no, hold on one second. Yeah, I'll do the heart of the matter. This is the other heart of the matter. The other heart of the matter is somebody feels bored. 4 of Cups. Somebody feels bored. They have their back against the wall when it comes to love. I feel like you're not really open to it. Like, you will entertain people like, hey, ooh, I. But I don't feel like you're really open to starting something like serious. I feel like you're focused on how certain people couldn't pour into your cups. But you have a new offer coming in. This could be somebody new coming in. This could be you pouring into your own cups, right? Because oftentimes we will look for other people to pour into our cups. It's a human thing, okay? It ain't no sign thing. I mean, a lot of water signs do it, but it's just something that we do. We want people to fill our cups up. It's just the thing. But the most important thing is that you are able to fill your own cups. I feel like you are longing for emotional security for some of my Aquarius placements. I feel like it's the emotional security. It's the road less traveled for some of my air signs. If you are not in tune with your feelings, it may be a little helpful. It may make things easier if you operate from an emotional state, and say to yourself, how does this make me feel? How does my body feel when I'm around this person, right? Does my body tense up? Do I feel at ease, right? So I put that in the air signs message for the channel messages. But yeah, that's the heart of the matter. So you left somebody out in the cold. They were trying to incite drama, stir up stuff. They feel defeated. You feel bored. You know, are looking for that emotional security, but I feel like it has to start within you. I feel like for some of my air signs, not air signs, Aquariuses, things are balancing out for you, right? So maybe in 2020, things were like, it's like if it wasn't, if it wasn't one thing, it was another. So especially probably if you went through your Saturn return. And then you have to figure out where your Saturn is placed. So if your Saturn is in Capricorn, congratulations, you made it through your Saturn return. With the Saturn return, it tests you and it wants to know if you have learned certain lessons, and you have to integrate those lessons. Like, okay, you learned a lesson about emotional stability, about forgiveness, about having pessimistic thoughts, whatever it is. Whatever you have learned during this Saturn return, integrate it, because Saturn is the Lord of karma, right? So if you have Capricorn in your chart, it's very imperative that you don't try to take shortcuts and like manipulate things, because you're going to end up paying like double for whatever you do, because that's just how Capricorn nature is set up. There's not a Capricorn that I know who doesn't go through the motions. Like, so if you have Capricorn, Saturn and Capricorn, a lot of heavy Capricorn in your chart, it's best for you to move with the utmost integrity. It pays. But yeah, I feel like there are some things being unveiled to you. There's going to be people who probably come towards you and relay some information that you didn't know about. It's going to balance the scales, because maybe you had you thought something was one thing, and then it's like, oh, this person comes in, evens out the scales, and like, oh, okay, this is what it is, boom. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of balance restored. If you have a court case or something, it could possibly work out in your favor. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then I did a clarifying card for your Four of Cups. So this is the card of emotional fulfillment. This is what you want to go towards. But I think for my Aquariuses who are looking for that emotional fulfillment, they want that happy ending. I think that you have to release these feelings of like anger and fear and vengeance. You have to release that in order to fully open up and be able to receive the happy ending that you want. But because you have these feelings that, maybe, okay, like an old lover, you haven't fully released them. Maybe you want to pop them in their eye. So your hands are tight, right? Your hands are closed tight and they've clenched and you're ready to pop off, okay? But because you are ready to react and pop off, you don't have space to receive that happy ending. There's no space for it at all. Even if it comes to you, you could possibly self-sabotage it, or, so just make space for that release. Release what no longer serves you, and once you release it, it doesn't have a place in your brain. So once you release it out of your heart, release it out of your body, because Miriam Hosner, she was saying, she's very smart. She says that sometimes people will something will, people will learn a lesson through their body, but their head space hasn't fully integrated. Give you a perfect example. There are people who will deal with like maybe a narcissistic lover or an abusive lover. In their heart of hearts, they're like, I know this is wrong. Like, fuck him, fuck her. Like, no, I'm done. But because of the attachment, not the connection, because attachment is of the ego, connection is through the soul. Because of the attachment that you have, and you haven't fully integrated what your heart is saying with your mind, it's like your heart and your mind is at odds. So it's like internally you're feeling like, oh, I should leave. But your mind is like, no, I'm going to stay. I'm going to rock this out. Let's just see. And then you get triggered again. And then you get reminded why you should leave again. Right? So that is humans. That's humans. Don't beat yourself up. It's a normal to, release something in your body, in your heart, and it hasn't fully integrated into your mind, okay? Because your mind is super huge. It has a lot of channels, a lot of rotors. You have what is it? I forgot it. It's like a cortex. You have your hippocampus. It's a lot of channels. Your hippocampus, it's a child. I can't even pronounce the names. But baby, I know what I'm talking about. But you have lots of channels and avenues that information has to process through. So your heart is one thing, right? Your heart knows what it knows. It's like, I don't like this. I don't like how it feels. So for my Aquariuses, I feel like for some of you, once that heart sends that message up to your brain, you start to analyze and you critique and you look from every angle and you're like, wait, but this is this and this is that. This is this is that, this is this. Okay, here goes my rational thinking. Here goes my deductive reasoning. All these things. And then it's like, where do I go from here? So, if this is your story, once you release them fully, I feel like you'll have space to welcome in. And meditation will help with that. It puts you in a space of receiving. It's a daily grounding tool. I do it every day, mostly. I might slip up one day out of a month, but for the most part, I meditate every day. It's very helpful. Aquarius, that is your... Oh, no, I got to do a clarification card. Now, I said I wasn't going to be long on these readings, okay? Let me see. Okay, so Aquarius, it says that defeated mindset is a mood killer. Get with the winning team, huh? So, for some of my Aquarius placements, you could be feeling defeated about. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that was so mannish. You could be feeling defeated about something that didn't work out. Know that it wasn't for you. I had got a reading from a young lady and she told me, I told her, like, I've always felt like I was like out of place. Like I was an oddball. Like, I didn't belong. She said, listen, you deserve more. Your current surroundings, you deserve more. They weren't up to your standard. Now that you are an adult, you can like create whatever it is. But yeah,